Played a tournament this weekend, and today in the second round, I shot a 1025 rated, 10 down to make the podium. Today, I'm going to tell you all about it.
There's three keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all three to do this sport.
Hole number one, chip forehand, broadbird up and around the corner, and we tapped that one in. Walking up to that putt, I was nervous, but I knew if you can make the first putt of the day and just set yourself off on the right tone, that's all that matters. So we get that one in, move to hole number two. Yesterday I turfed the forehand straight into the ground. Honestly, a nervy shot to do on hole number two, a 440-foot forehand. Today I go H7 roller, which is like one of my favorite roller discs. It's so easy to get down. H7 roller, beautiful shot, kind of get caught up in the trees, and kind of a decision-making time already on hole two. Tricky green here because if you miss the putt, the odds of you rolling away or being behind the trees and literally not having a putt is decently high. I chose to just lay it up. I said, let's move on with the round. There's plenty of birdies to get. Move on to hole three, forehand, ultra, lace it up there. This is pretty much a must get for me. I used to be stubborn, throw the backhand because I love the shape of the shot, but this weekend, the name of the game off the tee at least was high percentage shots, and we did that. Got the birdie. Move on to hole number four, which is the hole that I double bogeyed yesterday. And doubles on courses that are pretty much wide open are kind of a no-go. So today we go with the same play, roller. We just make it through the triple Mando. It never really turns over, but honestly, it was a fine shot. Was able to throw my Sphinx second shot, get up there, and then kind of just pitch up a putt, tap it in for par. Super happy to par that one and kind of take two strokes back, and a little bit of revenge on yesterday's kind of dumb play of the hole, really. I made the Mando, but or I didn't miss the Mando. I barely made it. But you get the point. Move on to hole number five, Blitz Emperor. I've been really liking this thing on just some stable forehands. It's kind of just a 350-foot hole that you kind of just saw off a distance driver forehand. I do just that, and you'll see here the putt was not the most committed, but at this point in the round, the nerves are rolling, and when you kind of get away with one like I did, it seems to just calm you down. You just go, okay, I just basically banded a putt and it slides down into the chains and goes in for a birdie. I like that. Let's go. Let's get some birdies. Let's play the how many birdies can I get today game. Move on. Hole number six, Big Hyzer. Yesterday, I left it short and I was like, Rod, throw a distance driver tomorrow. Don't be too proud to be like, oh, it's 350. I don't need to throw a distance driver. Throw a distance driver. So I throw my beefy Emperor, skip it right up. It's literally under the basket, and at this point we're rolling. The next hole, it's a little shorty PA3 shot up on a little raised island, bunker rule, so I'm just trying to park it. Honestly, holes like that, it's I'm too good at throwing a putter to not birdie these. Luckily I did park that one. I call a lot of 15-foot putts parked when I'm the person who misses a lot of 15-foot putts. I didn't park it. I put it to 15 feet both days with the Prodigy PA3 and made the putt. We're feeling good. Move on to hole 7, I think it is. And no, hole 8 now. Guys, the Zone SS, the Testalento, is so good. It's my new favorite disc. It's just a baby Buzz SS. Smack the thing. Lace job. You basically want to come up just short of the basket and kind of trickle it down. And we did it 2 days in a row, and I was feeling good. Tap that one in. We get to the next hole, and the next hole is actually the hole that a lot of people, including myself, will warm up on when you get to this course. It's just a big hyzer, but you got to kind of play it under the trees and get a little bit of a skip. And in warm-ups, it was another hole where yesterday I came up short and I said, Brad, throw a distance driver. Don't be too proud. I know it's 350, 370. Throw your Emperor. So I do that, and I kind of saw it off. Slips out of the hand a little, but really I just sawed it off. And this is my first real tester putt of the day. And I let it go. I liked it. I didn't think it was going to swing over, but it was a respectable bid and it felt good out of the hand, so I wasn't mad at it. And then we move on to hole number 10. Hole number 10 out at South Fork is a beautiful hole. I love this one. Dead straight, bunker left side hazard. Yesterday, I threw my strike, slipped out of my hand, left, whatever, get a par. Today, there's a left to right wind coming through the hole. And I know, Brad, throw your stable buzz flat, and the wind is just going to hold it dead straight on the line the entire time. And so I take my glow buzz, smack that thing, and just never left the line. Probably the best shot of the day for me, honestly. And it was a big momentum, hole, missing the last one that I really should have got to come back and get one of the. It's like a dangerous hole out there because, you could easily land in the bunker. A lot of times you could probably still save your par. But to get the birdie on that one with the Mando edition, usually you can just go big hyzer, but for this tournament, they had the Mando up the gut. And so that one felt really, really good. And so here, we're kind of done with the front half of the course here, moving to the back. This is one of my favorite combo holes of the round. It's a par 4. You pretty much just play like anything straight, let hyzer just a touch, and because I threw my buzz so well on the last hole, I kind of like to keep like the vibe rolling. If I'm throwing a disc good and it fits the next shot, just keep rolling with it. And so I smack my buzz, straighten it out a little bit. I'll be honest, I was like a little juiced up, and I kind of pulled it a touch, but like just put her too straight. I get up there. There's a gap, one gap through like the original hole's kind of green. And at first I'm like, dang, Firebird, chip it up there, whatever, like take your par. And then I'm like, wait, Brad, why are you thinking par? You have a wide open gap. The grass just got cut this week. Throw your Emperor. Throw the Emp, launch it, big skip, 20 feet left of the basket, get up there, and kind of a gut check hole for me of like, hey, Brad, you got a good round going. And I think if you make this putt right now, you'll prove to yourself that like, you don't always got to be in position to get the birdies. You can scramble. You're a good thrower of the disc. Just be confident and bang putt, get the birdie, keep things rolling, which is then what takes us into hole number 12. It's a tricky hole. So normally this is like a really, is it a par 4 or 3? Either way, really hard, long shot to get to the basket, but they shortened it up, but made it so there's a Mando on the last tree, so you can't just throw a big hyzer. So you got to throw this super like tight, skinny push hyzer, which is like, it's my shot. It's my favorite shot shape. But with the slight headwind coming through today, yesterday I went Testalento Zone SS, peered it, slide right through the gap for the birdie. But today I was like, man, the last thing I want to do is throw the testy, get the headwind, hold it straight, and miss the Mando. I'm going to just go OG zone, let it hyzer left. If I got to make a 20-footer, I got to make a 20-footer, whatever. Throw the zone, and I yank it. Complete shank job, and I miss the Mando. Go to the drop zone. It's like I'll call it like a 40-footer. Kind of low ceiling, whatever. Miss it. Tap in my bogey. And a lot of people are like, oh, sometimes when you bogey, if you're like on a heater and then you bogey, it kind of like calms you down. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, because I wanted to get a birdie, and the fact that I got a bogey pissed me off. But it's whatever. It was like the type of thing where it's going to happen. Like I said in my practice round, if it's the game of how many birdies can I get, not how many bogeys can I not get. And so if I got to trade a ton of birdies for one bogey, I'll do the damn thing. But we get to the next hole, water carry. It's like 350. And I know if you don't birdie the hole after you bogey, are you like, you just got to go home after that because you probably hate your life. So I go Firebird today, super beat. Yesterday I went DD1, which has a similar flight, but the DD1's going to go a little bit further. Yesterday I thought I parked it. I get up there, I'm 50 feet deep in the basket. Today, throw the Firebird, almost die, slip off the tee pad, but what do you know? Parked under the basket again. Get up there, get the birdie, and I'm feeling good on that one. That one was like, yeah, I bogeyed, but hey, I canceled it out immediately. Next hole, ultra, forehand. throw the thing. Love it. There's a headwind coming through. Maybe not like a headwind, maybe more of like a left to right. Basically a wind that now that I'm picturing it in my head, I think I played the wind wrong, and that's why I went deep. Anyways, thought I threw a good shot. Went a little bit deep, and then actually I think Paula missed this putt. That's okay. You guys didn't want to see it anyway. It had about 2 rotations on it. Just an uncommitted putt. Would have been nice to get. Whatever. Move on. Take the par. The next hole. I set it in practice, and I went with the game plan this weekend. I love the up the gut Buzz Assess pushing shot, but I went with the ultra hyzer wide. Yesterday, got it, birdie. Today, same exact shot off the tee, a little bit deeper. And me and Ray's Baskets have a relationship, that's for sure. I don't know if you'd call it a good one, but over the last year or two, I've really been fixing that relationship, and I felt pretty confident on this one. Just never quite gave it the juice it needed. Cage it, tapping the par. It's whatever. We're moving on. And this is the point in the round where at the beginning of the round, I really wasn't in contention, like, at all. Like, I wasn't going to win. But then I started putting birdies together. Birdie, 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 birdie. And I'm like, I am doing something. And Kirby, who ended up winning, he's a shredder, and I feel like he always plays well out here from the scores that I've seen. So I knew he was going to throw down a good score, and I would have to do something crazy. But I knew if there was any chance, and I was not checking scores today, I just was going to get as many birdies as I could and see how it played out. And so what I'm getting at here, guys, I step up to the next hole, and I'm like, I have to birdie this. You can't miss those last 2 holes and not birdie this one. Take the ultra, smack the hyzer. I'd never gone the hyzer on this one because the angle looks pinched from the tee, and then you look at it backwards, and it's such a hyzer hole. And threw a pretty good ultra shot there, and make the putt, and I was feeling good. Hole 17. When you're coming down the stretch and you're in that position where you're laying down a pretty solid round, but you know that you were too far back to miss anymore. So you just know every stroke is going to matter on that scoreboard at the end. And that's the feeling that I was feeling when I walked up to 17. It's kind of like a sawed-off hyzer, but you need a bit of distance. I throw my Scorpius. It's looking really good. Hits a tree. It actually wasn't going to be great, but it hits a tree, launches, and it lands 10 to 15 feet right of the basket. Much better than it was going to do. So I got a nice kick. I get up to the putt, and I'm just dwelling over it, if that's the right word. I'm just thinking about it. And it's one of them putts. I should have maybe stepped off of it and reassessed it. But it was just one of them ones where you're in the moment, you're kind of feeling it, and you're lining up the putt, and you're like, I'm just thinking too much. It's like a 12-footer. And then I missed it. Probably one of the worst putts of the day. But we got 1 hole left. It's a par 4, very gettable par 4. I just told myself, Brod, smack a shot. You threw in this upshot the other day. And just get a birdie and see where that plays out. So I throw my Bonanza Sphinx, nice little turnover, get in position. Brought a GPA 3, beautiful upshot, and a little nervy on the last putt because once again I wasn't looking at scores, but I just knew it was going to matter, and tapped it in. It wasn't pretty, but I made it, and I shot a 10 down, 10.25 rated final round to bump me up to, at the time, 2nd place, but then the lead card had a few holes left, so I had to see what would happen. In the end, I ended up dropping down to 3rd place, but podium finish, made the cash, shot a great round overall. I really cannot complain. I know I left a few out there still, and that would have been cool to get all of the opportunities that I presented to myself, but I really just threw the disc well today, putted good enough. My throwing is really what happened today is I turned off the finesse game a little bit, and I started doing a little more of the, throw it like you mean it and just throw the damn shot, stop being cute with it. And I think I think it made me kind of realize a little something about my game, and I may need to reassess some shot selection. But we're feeling good. We're feeling really good. I wasn't gonna film any of this. It was kind of just gonna be like, hey, get back into the swing of things. And then this morning I was just like, hey, Paula, film all the shots for me on your iPhone, just vertical, super casual, because I'm just like, I felt something. I felt like I was gonna do something, and I'm glad we captured the day, because you know, if you've been following along this channel and you were following along a lot of the tournament series from earlier in the season, you know, I never really performed, and it feels good to finally put a round together, put a decent tournament together. You know, nothing crazy, but just feel good about yourself after a tournament. And now I can share it with you guys, share some of my thoughts, and yeah, I don't know, feeling pretty good. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. A little bit of a different format for the tournament coverage, but I'm glad we got the shots for you. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Creator of Frisbee Club, motherfuckers.
The man, the myth.
Doing pretty good.
And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.